PvP build. My favorite class, set up everything in the game. My main, I've played it forever. You know, before this patch, I was running Bone Pirate. You know, that was my sustain set. But once I discovered Eternal Vigor, I was like, okay, I found my new go-to sustain set, because this set, it gives you every kind of recovery you can think of with a little bit extra health. So we're running 1 Kina, 1 Balorgs. I think here on this Stamplar, you could run 2 Balorgs for sure. I don't think you need Bloodspawn, however. I am sticking with New Moon. I think New Moon's still a great set. It took 80 weapon damage nerf on the set, but honestly, it still performs great. the penetration it gives you, the weapon damage, the critical, and then obviously the weapon damage on the 5-piece. The cool thing is, the negative part of this set, it increases the cost of your abilities, right? But if you go into your Templar passives and Dawn's Wrath, this Templar passive negates that negative part of that set. I mean, I haven't stuck with this set for no reason. It's consistent, amazing damage, and I put it on the back bar because if I take this 2-piece off, I'm gonna lose a lot of damage on my back bar, and that's where my vigor is. So I like my vigor to be kind of juicy. Okay, so we got the New Moon and the Eternal Vigor, all infused weapon damage. 1 Kina, 1 Balorgs. You can run Valley Dreth or Kina here, but I like the 2 1-piece weapon damage monster sets. We are running our TAM takeaway broth. I think the health recovery that this food gives you blends well with the Eternal Vigor set. The stamina recovery that this food gives you is hard to pass up. And then I do like these potions as well. I don't feel like I need the tripods. I only have 1 magicka dump, and that is going to be cleanse. I don't run toppling charge. I think it's pointless on a Stamplar. You should only have 1 magicka ability. If you run tripods, you're going to have like 16k magic, which is absolutely ridiculous. You don't need that much. With the mag recovery that you get from Eternal Vigor, you're good with this. So my back bar, I don't run a master's bow or anything like that, so this is literally just utility. You got cleanse, you got rune, shuffle, vigor, repentance. This is a huge skill. It's been nerfed over the years, but honestly, this thing saves my life. Back bar, we have barrier literally just for the passives here. Extra 10% mag recovery on the back bar where your cleanse is. So I do like that. Front bar, again, this, kind of like my Nightblade, could be a flex spot, but I think on Stamplar, this is needed. If you put Camo Hunter here, you're going to be stuck doing this for too long. You're going to be caught jabbing people to try to kill them when they're at low health. Whereas you can just slap this with a light attack, execute, cancel, and they're going to drop. I think this is the only ultimate you can run on a Stamplar. I think Onslaught is garbage. I think Crescent Sweep is garbage. So you're kind of stuck with DB. We do have Continuous, and I don't want it to run out. So with Rally, Continuous, and a light attack, and then jabs to get the crit. So we have 6,200 damage, 2455 recovery. Okay. With a kill, 3k recovery. With a pot, 3,300 recovery. With Continuous and Rally, our jab tooltip isn't the greatest, but the thing is we have amazing sustain, so we can constantly do damage. you're not going to run out of sustain, so you're going to keep pressuring them. Stamplar this patch, it's not the greatest, but it can work. If you know how to play it, it's going to be just fine. It's, in my opinion, the worst stamina solo PvP class right now, easily, and that's just how it is. So I showed you the front bar, I showed you the back bar. If you want to switch out either Shuffle or Repentance for Venom Arrow or Poison Inject, go ahead. Into the character sheet, we do have Continuous like I showed. We are running the Warrior. We got our take away Broth. We got 59 into Stam, a few points into health just to get us over that 24k mark. 1 point into Magic to get over the 10k mark. Our resistances in the rune, which aren't, they're kind of misleading because I don't really fight in my rune a whole lot. I'm always kiting around and dodge rolling and using line of sight, but they're nice in the rune if you can manage to get back in here. 28 and 25 on the front bar, 31 and 29 on the back. Our weapon damage on the back bar with Continuous and Rally is 48-24. I don't know what's going on here, so I'm just gonna kind of chill. I'm trying to finish this video. We are running a Maul. It kind of stacks nice for the penetration that New Moon gives you, that Wood Elf gives you. Because if I haven't mentioned, I am a Wood Elf. I think Wood Elf is my favorite race for Stamplar. I have 2 Stamplars and they're both Wood Elf. I dodge roll a lot, I kite around a lot, so these passives, especially this one, are amazing. So the physical pin that you get after a roll dodge for 6 seconds, stacking with New Moon, is basically Spriggans. Okay? And then you get the penetration from Maul, and then you get the penetration from CP. So you got a decent amount of pen. I'm still running Defending on the back bar. I think it's amazing for kiting, because you're tanky even if you're not casting abilities. We got all max stam glyphs. We do run a well fitted on the waist and on the feet. And we got the wonderful werewolf here. So as you can see, it's got the burst, it can kill werewolves. That was pretty cool. Let's go into champion points real fast. You can pause it where you need to. My CP tree is it's different compared to most people. Most people would get this. I don't want it. This is pretty standard. You don't need points into here. This does not affect your jabs, I can promise you that. You don't need points into here. You have cleanse. Don't waste points into damage over time. Just cleanse that shit. So those are the CP. Skills we went over. Sets we went over. Buff stats we went over. I mean, this setup is just too good for solo. You got 1 damage set, 1 sustain set. You got damage monster pieces, you got damage Mundus, and then you got a sustain race. I would say Stamplar has been and always will be my favorite setup. 2H and bow is the best playstyle for me. If you want to run sword and board on the back bar, go ahead. But this is going to wrap up the Stamina Templar build video. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.